I wanted to continue with our kind of New Year's sort of resolution post, if you will, or kind of along those lines of goal setting, because this is such an area that we all struggle with. You know, we set a goal or we have an idea of something that we want to accomplish. And especially when it comes to food and nutrition and, exercise and sort of lifestyle changes, I find this kind of over and over again in my practice is that when someone sort of makes that goal and then, starts on it and they're feeling good, and then for whatever reason, something happens. I always call it the event happens where you're not able to do it a certain day, right? Either you're not able to make it to the gym that day because a meeting ran late, or somebody got sick, or you ate a donut that morning, or you forgot your, beautiful salad that you packed at home, whatever it may be. And what I find is that's when people just kind of give up because, it didn't work this day, right? I wasn't able to make it to the gym, so we might as well order a pizza tonight. Or because I ate that donut in the morning, it doesn't matter what I have for lunch because I've already messed up for the day. Like there's some sort of black mark on everything else for that day because one thing didn't go as planned. And I really want to challenge people to get away from that kind of mentality, to really sort of turn it on its head. So much of what affects our, health and sort of long-term success with this, if that's how you want to kind of look at it, or I'm not sure that's the best way to frame it, but the negative self-talk has such a horrible impact on our outcomes. And so if we can kind of start to recognize like when we're saying those negative things or when we think those negative thoughts, and kind of stopping yourself in that moment and trying to sort of flip it on its head and saying, okay, I'm not going to make it to the gym today, bummer, but what else can I still do to, make me feel good in my body? Maybe it's, all right, well, we're going to, make a healthy dinner, or I'm going to swing by the grocery store and get the pre-made salad, or, order the fancy healthy dish that costs a little bit more. Or maybe it's, I can't go to the gym, but I'm going to go home and just set a timer and do 5 or 10 minutes of stretches, exercises, whatever it is, that's just going to temporarily kind of make you feel good and release some of that tension from the day, and then go on with the rest of your night. There's all of these little things that we can do to support ourselves, especially when things do not go originally as planned, as opposed to just wanting to flip the whole table over because one thing did not go exactly how you wanted it, planned it to go, right? Like that's life. It's all about plan B, C, D, E, and F, because most likely plan A is not going to work out, right? I'm sure most of you did not grow up thinking someday I'm going to have weight loss surgery, right? Like that wasn't plan A, okay? But here we are, and that's okay, right? There's no black mark on this. This is life. We're doing the best we can. We're living our lives. We're moving forward. And that's what really counts is, okay, how can I support myself in this process? How can I pick up the pieces of maybe a situation that's not the greatest and make the most of it for me? And every day is not going to look the same. One thing that helps support you one day might not be the thing to best support you the next day. And again, that's okay. It's kind of having that flexibility, but trying to figure it out, trying to be patient with yourself and moving on. So I, as always, kind of hope that helps. I hope something there sort of resonates with you and challenges you to really kind of think about this whole process, a little bit differently and hopefully with kind of a new pair of eyes in a sense.